Hi, Ron from Clarity. In this video, we'll cover how you can customize our Clarity Auction e-commerce platform to allow for the addition of auction listing fees, commissions on listings, and payouts for sellers once the auction house has taken their cut. So we'll start with two auction sites. Here are two that we've created. One is mainly for jewelry, the other for smoke shop collectibles. Both sites, however, allow outside sellers to post their items for bidding, similar to, say, eBay. One main difference between the two is the way they handle the fees, commissions, and consignment charges for the seller listings. One site charges a specific fee for the listing with no additional commission. The other site has a listing fee that differs based on the seller's membership level, with an additional % commission fee that can be set based on membership level, dollar amount, auction type, etc. Let's go take a look at how these two sites are set up. Heading over to the auction admin interface for the jewelry site, I look for lots, then click on View. The listing is controlled by the lot definition. Selecting one of the listings, I right-click and choose Edit. Once in the Edit UI, this is where I control how the listing runs on the site. You can see this is where I control the starting and reserve prices, the opening and ending date and the time of the listing, how it runs online, the bidding increment profile, whether or not there's a buy now option available, and where I can reactivate an expired or sold listing. This field over here on the right, called Fee, is where the auction house gets to set a listing fee. This can be a hard-coded table charging a fee based on the size of the reserve price, or a manually agreed to fee based on the number of listings the seller may bring to the site. Either way, it's a simple fee field that gets subtracted from the final sell price before the seller is paid out. Bouncing over to the Smoke Shop admin UI, you can see that we've highly modified the off-the-shelf lot edit UI. Now on the right, you can see that there's a lot listing fee, but also an editable commission rate. As you read through the table, you can see that it displays the listing fee if added, the price is sold, any shipping added to the total price. Then, if the seller paid extra to have their listing featured, there would be an additional showcase fee. It then calculates the commission, subtracts it, calculates the exact amount to be paid out to the seller for the sold item. As they register on each site, each seller specifies and adds their default payout method. Then, on whatever agreed upon schedule the auction house offers, let me back out here, they simply click on this Process Batch Payouts, and it goes through all of the closed lot listings and pays out those that sold and were paid by the buyers. Based on how each seller registered, those payouts could be credited to their bank account, PayPal, or Venmo account. So to review, we took a look at two marketplace auction sites where sellers can list items on the site. We discussed how one auction house simply charges a listing fee on each lot listed, whereas the other site charges a listing fee, a percentage commission fee, an optional marketing fee to have a listing featured prominently on the site. We then looked at a calculation table to see how the site calculates and records all the fees, and automated to pay out all of the commissions to the sellers. So that's a quick demo of some of the capabilities of the Clarity Auction e-commerce's platform ability to customize how you assign listing fees, commissions, and marketing fees to an auction listing, and paying those commissions out to the listing sellers. Thanks for watching.